Kevin Durant is a stud, and the Suns don't know how to use a stud, except Devin Booker. They've been using Devin Booker greatly. KD has not been utilized very nicely by the Suns, and I want this video to be an analysis of Kevin Durant himself, an analysis about the history of Kevin Durant, an analysis of the current situation with the Suns, and the current series itself, to see what the Suns can actually do to maybe turn around this series, to go to the championships and win. First of all, what is KD? What is Mr. KD? Mr. Durant, the MVP, the 2014 MVP season holder, is a godly scorer, is an underrated defender, can turn any team into a contender. You get KD, you put him into the Hornets, boom, championship. You put KD into the Knicks, scary hours. You get KD, you put him into the Hornets, first round exit. But besides that, usually when you put KD into a team, it has a chance of tackling a championship. It does, it really does. So KD is an overall carrier, as I told you guys. He's an absolute beast in the paint, an absolute beast in the mid-range area. Great player overall. Like, any team would want KD and his scoring abilities and would maximize KD as a result. The Suns are not maximizing KD. Maybe his minutes, yes, but not his usage at all, no. Now, KD has gone through a lot of teams to end up in the Suns. This man did not start his career in the Suns. No. He was first a Seattle Supersonic, which is an exaggeration because he's actually a Thunder player. The same thing. But in the Thunder, he was next to Westbrook, a great playmaker, a great scorer. They kind of figured it out, you know. They made a finals appearance. They almost defeated the Warriors when they were at their peak. During that time, then he went to the Golden State Warriors, where he became a snake. Whatever, it happens. And then he just, got a couple championships there, adjusted to the system perfectly. Some drama occurred, felt like he wasn't really belonging into the team, felt like the team didn't deserve him. He just dipped. Went to the Nets, played great with the Nets. In my opinion, one of his best years occurred 2 years back when he was against the Bucks. Great seasons by KD when he was in the Nets. He was a great defender in the Nets. He was a great scorer in the Nets. Really felt like his second prime. And now he's at the Suns. He's kind of in a weird point of his career where he isn't scoring as much. He doesn't have immense help as he used to have. He only has Devin Booker and a very, very aged Professor X CP3. It's okay though, because I think that KD is quite comfortable with this team, as this team has Devin Booker in it. Let's not forget this. But yeah, all these teams and the history of KD that I just listed, he has had a lot of help. He has held a handful of nice guys. He has had a handful of all-time greats to play with, that most players only dream to play with. And what did KD do? He won, man. He won championships, he won scoring titles, he won MVPs. He was great. Now he ended up here. He's in the Suns because he wasn't happy with the net situation. It happens. No hard feelings, whatever. But yeah, in the current situation that he's in, I don't think he's been able to get used to the Suns offense at all. Or vice versa. The Suns haven't been able to get used to the fucking god who's KD. KD can destroy you if used by the opponent correctly. I don't think the Suns are using him correctly. I'm gonna tell you guys this a couple of times in the video, but they are not utilizing him correctly at all. They're acting like he's a Klay Thompson to Steph Curry. They're acting like he's a Jaylen Brown to the Jason Tatum. They're acting like he's a fucking Fred VanVleet to fucking Kawhi. I don't know. Like, second scoring, basically. Which is, I don't agree with this at all. I don't think that KD is a second scorer at all. I don't think that KD deserves to be a second scorer at all. I think that KD should be the front runner in the offense with Devin Booker. He's not currently. He's definitely not. In this series alone, Devin Booker is destroying KD in all stats, which is not very cool. Like, that might sound great. Oh, we have Devin Booker, he's so good. Yeah, how about you use KD a bit? so that you can actually win a couple more games. But no, they're not choosing to do that. Instead, he's a second scorer. He's a spot-up shooter, basically, who has to get his own rebounds. He has to, create his own plays to win. Monty Williams isn't really drawing that many plays up for KD, sadly, as he does with Booker. And the loss of CP3 in this series really hurt KD as a scorer, as he's the main playmaker of this team. And without a main playmaker, the main scorer is going to get a couple of hits too, And with that, we have the other players, which is like Ayton. DeAndre Ayton, TJ Warren, Andre Shamet. Like, what the hell? These people are not going to help KD at all. A roster like this doesn't really go well with KD. A roster with KD needs defenders. A roster with KD needs playmakers. And this team kind of lacks them all. This team is an insane scoring team that hasn't been able to really score that much, honestly. So what will happen next? If KD doesn't win a championship here, I think that he will not leave. But give it like maybe 1 or 2 years, he will leave. Because KD doesn't really like not being a main scorer. But at least he has someone to be with. Devin Booker is a really trustable, nice guy to be with. On KD's side. This video was a bit lackluster. Felt more like a podcast than a normal video. But yeah, that's okay. So these are my little opinions on KD. Good luck, KD.